my official name is Sarti Nihulifwa, but I go by Mona to most people. And it comes from my middle name, Damonombili. Don't worry, you don't need to pronounce that. But that's where Mona comes from. I just turned 37 years old. I'm from Namibia. I'm currently working for the International Atomic Agency for the Department of Safeguards. I am mostly responsible for IT security related things. So mostly trying to figure out if our machines or systems are vulnerable to any attacks that are sitting out there. So that's what I do along with obviously other team members, not just me. So okay, so I get into the office say like what around 9:30. If I'm really early, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. First thing I do, I grab a cup of coffee, get a sandwich. Um, Most of my busy days are mostly Mondays and Tuesdays and some Wednesdays. Thursday, Fridays are a bit relaxed. My job is very repetitive. I deal with a lot more on the operational stuff than the project. So all I do every day is see if everybody is adhering to our rules and policies. Basically, I just sit down and see what people are up to, the activities. Yes, I actually studied the bachelor's in business administration, but I majored in computer information systems. Most of the work experience I have is not security related. It's more networking and programming. Those are like my two strong suits when it comes to IT. Security related work I just started recently, say about 5-6 years ago when I joined the Department of Safeguards. I just picked an interest in it because I had programming background and playing around, because initially I used to think security is boring, policies and procedures. I'm not a fan of writing that, but I realized that it also has another side, the hacking tools, techniques, and all this kind of stuff. So I picked an interest in that. So I was sent to a lot of trainings in that regard. So yeah, I did. Yes and no, because obviously you have to try and look your best at every time. And because you're meeting people who are very high level, it's always good to be presentable. So people usually prefer to go with suits. Doesn't say anywhere that it's mandatory, but if you would like to present yourself to somebody who has a high level position, obviously you'd like to look your best, and the suit is always the best way to go. But if you're working in an IT environment and you're always in the server room or hanging out somewhere, sometimes your suits can get dirty. So like maybe you put on some jeans and some sneakers. So the dress code in our area is not so much enforced, but it would be nice if you go for a meeting that you look presentable, obviously. Of course, well, got quite a few, but I am a member of our staff council. Yes, we've got a staff council, like a union type of organization or office. And we also have another organization which is called the UN Globe. I don't know if you've heard of it. And I am a coordinator for the IAEA for UN Globe. So basically, it's just supporting LGBTIQ people within the UN system. It was our first time marching last year. We organized, we tried to see if it would be possible, first of all, to see, because, it's not that easy for people to come out and stand up and be free and that kind of thing. So we didn't think that we're going to have such a great turnout, but we did. So. Well, first of all, you will have to be very, 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 very motivated You have to have a very strong head, literally stubborn head, because being one of the only few, I think we're, in my section, we're 3 women out of 30, right? Being one of the only few women in an area like that gets a little bit challenging. So from what I've seen in the past is that women, even if they have the qualification to do the kind of job that I do, something always tips them off and tell them not to go through with the application. Because say, for example, they meet the requirements, they say they meet 70% of the requirements. And they're like, no, I don't think I'm going to apply. All I'm saying is that you need to push, you need to apply, even if you have only 50% of the requirements, you know? So you need to be very stubborn, you need to be very strong. And of course, please apply for a job that you qualify for so that you have something to fight for. So that's my advice, that do not stop trying just because you think you have less of what it takes than the other people who you think have more experience. So that's my advice. It's not easy because this world, you have to fight. And believe me, the outcome of fighting, it doesn't tire you out, actually. It gives you a thicker skin. You get a stronger skin that will help you push through all those barriers that they have, you know. All we can do is sit around and help each other. Believe me, there's no way you'll do it on your own. We need to come together, united, and work together to help each other. I'm always available, so if you need help with whatever I can do, please feel free. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the fact that you reached out to me, and I hope this video or my experience or just me being here has helped someone out there or touched someone out there. So hope to see you guys soon. Bye.